In this video, I'm going to explain design a n comma k cyclic encoder using q is equal to n minus k shift registers, comma gates and a modulo 2 adder. Modulo 2 adders. Circuit diagram. Encoder cyclic n comma k encoder circuit. Design. Here, first point here is q for n comma k cyclic code the number of parity bits. Q is equal to, second point is q number of registers are needed. Q number of registers are needed for constructing the n comma k cyclic encoder. Using shift registers. The registers are numbered from the registers are numbered from R0, R1, R2 up to RQ minus. This one is R0, R1, R2, and so on and so forth. This one R0, R1, R2, so on and so forth. R Q minus 2, RQ minus 1. The first point for n comma k cyclic codes. For n comma k cyclic code, the number of parity bits are Q is equal to n minus k. Q number of registers are needed for constructing the NCOM cyclic encoder using shift registers. The registers are numbered from R0, R1, R2 up to RQ minus 1. Therefore, the registers are R0, R1, R2, and so on and so forth. RQ minus 2 and RQ minus 1. These are the registers. Third point is modulo 2 adder. Modulo 2 adder is placed between any pair of registers. Here, any pair of, consider R0 and R1, two registers. Modulo 2 adder is placed in between these two. Here also, modulo 2 adder is placed here. R2 and so on and so forth. Here, RQ minus 2. Here, RQ minus 2. Here, some modulo 2 adder is placed. One more modulo 2 adder is placed in front of that last register, RQ minus 1. Fourth one, these registers will be acting as registers will be acting as shift registers. Shift registers, shifting the elements, binary elements. Fifth point is, for this construction, we need Q minus 1 number of gates are required. Q minus 1 number of gates are required. Numbered from starting G1, here G1, G2, and so on, G Q minus 1. Here gate, here, this is the gate G1, here gate G2, here gate G Q minus 1, GQ minus 1. The gates are numbered like that. Sixth point is the gate value. The gate value is derived. The gate value is derived from generator polynomial equation. Generator polynomial equation. Therefore, G of P is equal to P power Q, G Q minus 1, P power Q minus 1, plus G Q minus 2, P power Q minus 2, and so on and so forth. G1P plus 1. The gate values, these are the gate G1, G2, GQ minus. The gate values derived from generator polynomial equation G of P is equal to P power Q, GQ minus 1, P power Q minus 1 plus GQ minus 2, P power Q minus 2 plus so on and so forth, G1P plus 1. Seventh point, if the value of G is equal to 1 in GP equation, it forms a closed path. If the value of G is the value of G is equal to 1 in the equation G of P. It forms a closed path. It forms a closed path. Else it forms an open path. Else it forms an open path. This is the 7th point. Here G is equal to 1. Closed path. G is equal to 0. Open path. Next, eighth point here is next, connect the registers with adders as well as connect the registers with adders as well as the gates. That will give us an encoder diagram. That will give us an encoder diagram. Connect the registers with adders. This one is the connection. Registers with modulo 2 adders like that. Here connections are like that. Here important point here is in front of last shift register, one more extra. Generally modulo 2 adders are placed between any pair of 2 registers. Okay. Between R0 and R1, one modulo 2 adder is placed R1 and R2. So another modulo 2 adder. RQ minus 2 and RQ minus 1 modulo 2 adder. One more modulo 2 adder in addition with all this, that is that modulo 2 adder. Last one is placed in front of RQ minus 1. Last register. Gates are also connected. This one is a gate G2. This one is GQ minus 1. One more important point is here the circuit includes the switch. This is the switch. Switch is represented by S. The connection is like that. The switch is connected to here. The switch is connected to like that. This is the encoder diagram. Here message bits small m. Generally message vector is represented by capital M. The individual message bits are mk minus 1, mk minus 2, and so on m0. And so on m0. Message bit is represented by m connected to this modulo 2 adder. Here some parity bits are collected here. Simultaneously the message bits and parity bits are combined to form code vector X. Connect the registers with adders as well as gates that will give us an encoder. Here the including the switch is shown in figure. Here the including the switch is shown in figure, is shown in above figure. Initially, the switch is closed. Initially, the switch is closed. The switch is closed. The gate is connected to the message bits. The gate is last gate. The gate is connected to the message bits. Eleventh one is initially the switch is closed, the gate is connected to the message bits as well as the shift register. These message bits are shifted. These message bits gets shifted to the transmitter as well as shift register. After K message bits gets shifted, the register contains Q number of check bits. After each and every M contains some K number of message bits, capital M vector, message vectors. Mk minus 1, Mk minus 1, so on and so forth, M1 and comma M0. After A, K message, K means the number of bits in the message vector. K message bits gets shifted. The registers contain Q number of check bits. Okay, 13th point here is after that the switch is open. The switch will be opened. The check bits collected. Collected a point shown in above figure. Shown in above figure. At the output initially, the transmitter will be connected to the message bits. At the output, initially the transmitter will be connected to message bits. Then After the switch is opened, again connected to the parity bits. Last one, generating the code words. Generating the code words, which are nothing but message bits followed by check bits. Followed by check. This is the construction of n, k cyclic encoder circuit using n minus k shift registers modulo 2 adders, shift n, n minus k shift registers, modulo 2 adders, and gates. In the first point, again I will explain. Q number of shift registers are required, numbered from. These are the shift registers, numbered from this one is R0. This one is R0, R1, R2, RQ minus 1, RQ minus 2 here, RQ minus 1. Q number of shift registers are required, numbered from R0, R1, R2, RQ minus 2, RQ minus 1. These are the shift registers are required. R0, R1, and so on and so forth. RQ minus 1 registers are required for constructing the n, k cyclic encoder circuit. Modulo 2 adders. This is the modulo 2 adders. Placed modulo 2 adders placed in any pair of shift registers. In any pair of shift registers shown in figure. This one is RQ minus 1. And one more modulo 2 adder is placed in front of the final register, that is RQ minus 1. The registers will be acting as R0, R1, R2, RQ minus 2, RQ minus 1. Registers are acts as shift registers. Next important point is we need Q minus 1 number of gates are required, numbered from G1, G2, and so on and so forth, GQ minus 1. Here G1, G2, GQ minus 1. GQ minus 1 gates are required. The value of these gates derived from the generator polynomial equation, already mentioned in the above points. Generator polynomial equation is represented by G of P. The coefficients, G value is 1, it acts as a closed circuit. G value is equal to 0, acts as open circuit. Next point here is connect the registers with the adders as well as the gates. Connections are made like that. Right. Here, one more important switch is there here. Switch open condition is like that. Short circuit condition is like that. Yes, see. The switch is connected like that. Okay. These are the gates. These are the gate. This. So this is the switch. Yes. Switch is open. Open condition is like that. Short circuit condition is like that. The message bits next. Initially, the switch is closed. Initially, the switch is closed. Here, message bit is applied here. This one is the message bit M. This M is this M value is selected from message, capital M. That means message vector. Each and every message vector contains k number of bits, message bits. This M value, this message bit is applied to this gate circuit and also applied to transmitter. Here some parity bits are collected from this point shown in figure. These are the parity bits. These two are combined. These two are combined form code word. Form code word capital X. This message bit is applied to this gate circuit. This gate 1 placed at the last in front of the last register and also applied to transmitter. After this message bit is applied to gate, that switch is closed. This message bit is applied also connected to gates as well as the shift registers. That message bit influence the gate 1, gate 2 and G1, G2 up to GQ minus 1. After K message bits, M contains K message bits. After a K message bits gets shifted, the register contains Q number of chip bits. Last one, final shift, the register contains R0, R1, R2, RQ, so on and so forth, RQ minus 2, RQ minus 1 contains a Q number of check bits. At that instant, the switch is open. The switch is open because the switch is open. There is no message bit is connected to gates. The check bits collected, a point shown in figure. This is the description of design of a N, K cyclic encoder circuit using N-K shift registers, modulo 2 adders, and gates. With this, the design is completed. In the next video, with the help of one problem, I will explain the design of N comma K cyclic encoder using shift registers, gates and modulo.